is about sound and how we have integration issues with sound. Because I'm seeing this with pretty much at least 90% of those that I'm closest to on the spectrum. They have this issue. Coffee with your friend and you're in a restaurant and they're sitting across from you and there are other people in the restaurant talking. If you're a neurotypical person, you're going to have no problem hearing what your friend has to say when you're out for coffee. You're going to subconsciously be able to tune out everyone else in the restaurant and focus your attention on the person beside you. And if you wanted to, you could tune out the person beside you talking and focus on the people behind you, because you can do that. If you're autistic, good luck with any of that. If you're autistic, you are going to most likely struggle. And when you are in a situation where there is more than one sound going on, do you find it very difficult to concentrate or to tune out certain sounds to tune into other sounds in order to, do what you're supposed to be doing in that situation? So if it's a vlog and you're trying to watch a video on YouTube and they have music on, do you find that that music is very, very distracting and it's almost impossible for you to really pay attention to what's being said in the video?
Yes.
If you're in your vehicle and you're driving with a friend and you have the radio on, do you really struggle to hear what they're saying?
Yes, I do.
If you're in a restaurant and you're trying to have a conversation and there are other people talking in the restaurant, do you really struggle to tune out that other noise and tune into what your friend is saying?
Absolutely.
Does sound just bother you in general? Does it all muffle together? Is it annoying?
Yes.
Do you pick up on really little sounds and it just drives you nuts?
Absolutely.
Is sound an issue for you in your life?
It is, so much so. I have to say a lot about sound. I can't hear what the person next to me is saying when 2 meters away somebody is rustling with their paper bag, or if they are sitting together and laughing 4 tables away. It's just too loud and I understand nothing what a person next to me is saying. No chance. The paper bag sound is just louder, or the laughing is louder. Sounds to me are so bloody irritating, so irritating. I hate the fly sound. Oh, I hate it. Or even worse, the mosquito sound. Ooh, that's even worse. Ugh. Yesterday I had some weird insect fly in because I usually have my windows open to get some air in, like everybody else. So those stupid insects think they can come in. And it was so annoying, this insect sound. And some bugs make like really weird sounds and it creeps me out. Then there is the sound from above, especially when the neighbor girl is howling a song off tune. Anybody who sings off tune, I could really strangle them. I can't have it. Well, that is that. Sometimes during the night I am just about to fall asleep and I struggle with that. I always think about stuff and turn, and it takes some time until I am ready to fall asleep. It seems that my brain needs to process the day in some way. Well, so I'm just about to fall asleep, surrounded by that beautiful, pristine, pin drop silence. Like really silence. And then, boom, out of the blue, my dear neighbor from above snores or coughs. And that sound pierces through my whole body like a hot iron rod. It feels as if my nerve endings were on fire, lighting a match. That's how you can imagine it. That's the best I can describe it. It's almost painful in my whole body. That extreme. Even my gut jumps and pulls toward the inside. During a company conference call, when those bloody people just can't fucking manage to silence their stupid microphones. It's so annoying because you hear just everything. If they cook, if they eat, if they smoke, exhale, a kid screaming, or some other noise, and several people all at once, it is extremely irritating because I can't understand one word of the person that is actually trying to speak all over that noise. And I have repeatedly pleaded with those people, just please silence your microphone while the speaker is talking. And some are just really too dumb to do that. And it's torture. I get so aggressive and feel so exhausted after such conference calls. Then there are those machine noises. They are really loud. Trains in particular, screeching or hissing. That's really painful. And I always cover my ears. Unexpected phone calls create anxiety, so I have actually silenced my phone. It goes to voicemail right away. That's how I could manage that. I hate fireworks too. And I always imagine, why can't I not invent silent fireworks? It would be so different. And all the poor animals, they wouldn't be afraid. Actually, my grandmother's old dog, he died because of that firework noise. That dog was extremely afraid of this noise and had a heart attack. And that's when my grandmother disintegrated and just fell apart. The dog was all she had in her life. It kept her healthy. And after that, she stopped caring for herself. And that's so sad. So, the bird noise you hear in the background, that's from my window open. That's okay. I'm okay with it. It's a natural noise. Natural noises, well, apart from those insects, of course. I'm okay with that. I have been diagnosed with hyperacusis, so all of this is no surprise. I have made a video about hyperacusis and I put the link in the description. I have another kind of ability. It can be unpractical. I can just tune out people. When I disappear in my head and think about some topic I am occupied with, I can completely forget about my surroundings. And then all is just a blur. No faces, but rather pieces of wood in a river drifting by. Sometimes not even that. And I'm all in my head. So tuned out. When I was little, this, brought me into a lot of trouble. Because when my dad called me, I just really didn't hear him. I was immersed in my own thoughts or reading a book, and then I would literally not hear him call me, and he was so furious about this. He got so angry, which of course caused some shock and trauma when he came storming in, screaming, shaking me. But I'm still doing it. I still just tune out, and sometimes I think it's some kind of protection. When my system is overloaded, well, it shuts down. But this also can happen when I'm listening to audiobooks or a video. I just tune out and suddenly I catch myself. Oops, I missed everything. I have to re-listen to the part where I was tuned out. Well, yeah, but sounds are an issue.